Hello, everybody. Well, what is up? I'm gonna stop myself for there, but I'm back. I'm all right. How's everybody doing? It's your boy Bryce Pitts 01, which is 2001. You know me. Welcome back to another WWE action figure review. We have none other than first time on the line, Stephanie Vaquer. I think that's how you say her last name because it starts with a V, then it ends with an R. Um, I'll just usually like to call her Stephanie because I am really bad at saying people's last names, unless if it's good for me to announce or not. But yeah, so for the Elite Series 125, here she is in all of her glory in the Devil Horns, which I'm really not a big fan of the Devil Horns, honestly, just because, yeah, here she is in all of her glory. She looks magnificent. She is just fantastic. And I gotta say, nice pick, Randy Orton's son, you sly dog. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, why can't she stay single for a while? She's gonna be mine, I tell you, dude. I wanted Alexa Bliss, man, but guess what? She's already taken and she's married and she has a child. And guess what? Am I going to get upset and lose control? No. I am very happy for Alexa Bliss. I am happy that she's having a child. And I am happy that she is in love with the man that she wants to be with. And I'm okay with it. As long as the man treats her with respect, I am fine with it. Even though it's a little sad for me to not realize this, but I have to because in the end of the day, there will be somebody out there that I will be looking for one day, and she will always be the true love of my life. I don't know where she is, but I will search for her, and one day, just one day, I will have that special someone in my life, and you go, you know what? This is the one that I want to be with right here. No, nowhere else. It's not these female wrestlers that I have reviewing and saying how much I love them and all that stuff. That's different. Always has and always will be different. I just appreciate them and what they are. Are they cute? Absolutely. Do I want to go out with a female wrestler? Absolutely. But can I do that? Not right now at the moment. I wish, but again, sometimes you just gotta pick up the pace and just let it go. At the end of the day, it's fine. Don't it's gonna be all right, guys. It's fine. Anyways, I don't want to keep talking for much longer. Let's just get on with the figure itself. So here it is in all of its glory, the first time on the line, and of course you have a picture of her. I mean, I gotta say she's really, really good looking. I gotta tell you. And then of course she's from Chile. Let me just try to get my camera to zoom in. Yes, I do have it on a tripod. So of course she's from Chile. And then she also won the Women's World Championship, the NXT Women's Championship, and the North American Championship as well. If you guys want to read what she's all about, go for it. We already reviewed Julia, and I don't have all these other figures in my collection, which I'll try to find and get soon, or I'll just find them on Amazon, or just try to save up my money and then maybe find them at a Walmart or Target or something. So, yeah, I think without no further ado, let's go ahead and open up the lovely Stephanie Vaquer right here. Here she is, folks, the lovely Stephanie. She's out of her packaging, and let's go ahead and review this amazing, spectacular figure. I gotta tell you, I hope WWE does not screw this woman over. I mean, she was doing so good, and she doesn't really have any championship gold on her right now at the moment, since we just already discussed that she was Women's World Champion, NXT Women's Champion, and, of course, NXT Women's North American Champion. Those literally are her three titles that she won, and then she lost the other world title to you know who I also hate, and please get hit by a car. I'm not going to say who her name is, but if you know, you know. But guess what? She's really not a part of nothing. She's just nothing in the hemisphere, okay? She's better than her, and she knows that. Stephanie knows that. She's 10 times better than her, you know. I kind of just don't care because at the end of the day, I'm going to have to make a video on why I have a love and hate relationship with WWE wrestling fans. It's going to get to a point I'm going to have to make a video about that. But for right now, I don't need to worry about that because I want to focus on Stephanie. Of course, she has a very, very little short, I want to say short, I would rather say like a long little cape that she walks. And then, of course, there's a little thing right here just to take it off. There we go. I'm actually going to go ahead and take that off because it's kind of distracting a little bit. So here she is. If you hear noises in the background, it's been raining and all that stuff, so try to ignore that as possible. If you hear any noises or sounds, That's just regular noise. Just ignore that as possible, or might hear, some laughter. Not from me, but somebody. I don't know who, but it is what it is. I don't even want to say it just because it's obvious. It's nothing, honestly. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. Of course, she does come with this little head accessory of the devil horns, which, first of all, in my opinion, I don't think she should be having that because she's not a devil, she's an angel. The only devil horns that this thing belongs to, it's somebody that I don't like because they are the true synagogue of Satan, which, screw that guy, screw that evil Satan guy. God's first, God's first, God's plan, destroy the devil. Yeah, she really has a good looking face. Let's check that out real quick. She definitely has a little bit of a little paint, like she has a little scar going on here, but it's just like makeup wise, pretty. She's very pretty though. I will tell you that much. She's very good looking. Her arms don't go that up as much. I don't know why, but the arms do go 60 degrees. Same thing for the other side. I did the left one and I did the right one as I'm doing right now as we speak. Her arms can move a little bit up and down. Just can't go up as much. She does have the pointer finger that she usually does when she's, posing. But sometimes she can point it at you and be like, hey, you better subscribe to BrycePid01. You better subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to see more videos of this lovely Latina chick right here in action. You might want to do it, you guys. Might want to do it. Alright, but anyway, let's see what this figure can take us to. This can go swivel around. I don't think you can spin this around except for this right here. Of course, you can spin this around. Yeah, the abdomen on her chest looks pretty good. She can split her legs very phenomenally, I will say. She can bend her right knee, of course, very well. I feel like the articulation of the bending of the knees are very good. I think she could do some really good running knees if you have to. And then you have some hip swivel going on here. Then you have this swivel hip right here going on as usual. And then you have the, oh yes, you got the boots spinning around. All right, well, it's definitely not ankle pivot. So what do you expect from that? Come on, Mattel, really? Like Mattel, come on, you can do better than this. I mean, this is embarrassing. I mean, really? I mean, you can bend the foot or whatever, which is, you know, all right, I guess. But it just really takes away how great this figure is, without any ankle pivot whatsoever. You gotta have ankle pivot in this action figure review. You have to. And then of course she does come with a few interchangeable hands. We're gonna match her other pointer finger with this one. So we're gonna take her left hand, of course, pop that bad boy off, and then you're gonna have, after snapping it on there, you can make her even do the yes chant. Yes, 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 just like that. Or you can make her do the pointing. Or you can even make her do the classic Spider-Man pose. Go on, huh? Who are you guys? Who are you? That type of thing going on. So, or you can make her do the classic Eric Bischoff pointer of the cheeks if you wanted to. I mean, you can literally pull them off thanks to the double jointed elbows. There, see? Well, kind of. You gotta get this one to point. There we go. Something like that. You get the gist. You get the gist. Um, yeah. Really like the details of this attire. It's all red and black, kind of like I'm only saying this the one time. Don't get upset when I say this. She's kind of giving me the hot stripper vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of into that. Not that bad. Not that bad. I kind of find that very approving, if you ask me, of course. Like I said, I'm only saying it the one time, so don't get mad at me. I mean, come on, guys. I'm 25, Come on. I'm a guy that likes himself some good looking chicks. What can I say? And then, if you don't want her to have pointing fingers, you can have her have open, relaxed hands. So all you gotta do is pop those things off, and then you just push those puppies right back in there. And then you can move them up and move them down, and then move them around side to side. Gotta be a little bit careful because, I don't know, I just feel like they make the wrist part itself on the figures like too small because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you make the holes really big, which is good, but I just feel like it's just gonna make it weak, and then it's gonna make it pop and not, stay put. You know what I'm saying? I think they gotta do less interchangeable hands once in a while. There's nothing wrong with them. I think it's great, but in my honest opinion, they just gotta do less of it. That's all I have to say. They just gotta do less of it. So, let me go ahead and rate this figure real quick. So, for old Stephanie, I'm gonna have to give this figure a 7.7 out of 10. Unfortunately, I think it's the ankle pivots that kind of ruined it. But the figure still stands. Like it's not like it's gonna fall on you every single time, as long as if you pose it correctly. I mean, it looks good. It's a great figure. I mean, it's just the ankle pivots that kind of ruined it, and she doesn't come with a championship on top of that. So those are my two issues that I have about this figure. But everything else is her beauty, her face, the figure, the attire, perfect, phenomenal. I would like to see her have different attires like these every day. Maybe have one in green, maybe have one in blue, yellow, whatever wrestling attire it is that matches this only, nothing else. Perfect. So yeah, I hope they pump out more figures of her, in my opinion, including a few other female wrestlers, which I highly doubt we're never gonna see them of the light of day. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. As long as if any wrestlers don't get released from WWE, which if they do, it's their fault. And screw you, TKO, and screw you, Nick Khan, you selfish piece of garbage. I want to call him a piece of S, but I'm not going that far. Slash extreme. I don't want to be an extremist, okay? God forbid I don't need to be an extremist, quite frankly. I don't need that. It's not my problem. But stay safe out there, people, from crazy people. Be loving, be kind. That's all I'm asking. And I'll see you guys on the next WWE action figure review and AEW review. Hopefully, I don't know because I'll have to save that explaining for another time and another day. All right, later. Peace out. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Bye. Peace out. Bye bye.